Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, my friends. How are you? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for clicking here. Taurus, if you are the person who is always coming back, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for your thumbs up and the way you're loving on this tribe and being in the comments, doing all those algorithm things. Thank you for that. If you are brand new and you're just rolling up on all the shenanigans here, welcome to this Taurus tribe. Whether you're cross-watching or you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, if you decide to stay, there is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of this little square where I live. Let's find out what's going on here with the oracles. We've got use your mind wisely, Taurus. Card number 11. It breaks down, 11s break down to a 2, which is balance. We have the stag spirit here in the future. It says, take the lead. And it's card number 13. I feel like somebody here I feel like you are much wiser, I want to say, because 8 and 5 is 13. And I feel like there's been a transformation, and it's time for you to take the lead on something here. Sometimes life stings. You know what I feel it is, Taurus? I feel like you will be maybe face to face or in a groups of people where there are going to be people that you really don't care to associate with. And I feel like you need to use whatever you've learned in your meditations, in whatever way that you are gaining your wisdom. It says here, use your mind wisely. You have been through some sort of transformation here, or you will be in the week ahead. But it says here for you to take the lead, which I feel means for you to be the bigger person. You to be the one who walks away, turns away, who doesn't engage with people who might be in a negative mindset. You're going to find them, Taurus, or they're going to find you. We're always testing ourselves, calling people in to test us, right? We've got discipline. That's exactly what I think it is. It says, I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. Taurus, I feel like you have been practicing some sort of discipline. I'm not going to let them get my goat. I'm not going to let them goad me into some sort of an argument. It feels like somebody here is going to use their mind wisely here, because now you have discipline. I feel like your discipline has come with the third eye. I feel like you're seeing things differently because of the transformation. Card 58 being a 12. You're taking the lead in situations where maybe you wouldn't have taken the lead before. We do have courage. I like it. Again, we have more violet energy indicating that the third eye is open. You're seeing things differently now, Taurus, than you did before. And I feel like that's allowing you to make different decisions about situations where you may have been triggered or you may have been goaded into an argument. I feel like you're not going to allow anybody to pull you into a situation, a feeling, or an emotion that you don't want to be in. It says courage. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So for some of you, it could be the fear of having to go to that dinner, having to go to the holiday party at work. I mean, it could be any of those things, right? It feels like somebody here who has the third eye open here, who is practicing courage and discipline, is using their mind wisely. What else do we have for Taurus, please? We have reconnected. Now, that's exactly what it is. That's what I was feeling. You're going to be reconnecting with people. So I feel like for some of you, if it's a work party, you're going to be reconnecting with your associates, people that you work with. You're reconnecting with them in a social environment. We're all, it's like some people, drinks flow and some people can say things. And I feel like you're supposed to be the one who takes the lead on that and just decides what's going to happen in the situation. The situation is never out of your control. So I feel like this is a reconnection. For some of you, this is a reconnection with family, friends, whoever you're going to see at Aunt Martha's place for Christmas dinner. It feels like that. It feels like something like that. We've got the soul, the bottom of the deck. I think that goes with the courage. That's what it feels like, courage of the soul. One more card. Let's get to some tarot. Tell me about Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know? Here it is. What is it? Happiness. It's going to bring you happiness. So it says new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. And that is part of walking away, right? When you love yourself more, then you love love getting into the argument or in being goaded into something or triggered by someone. I feel like you're doing it because you're happy, Taurus. You're taking the lead because you've had some sort of a transformation, which has put you in a happy place. And I feel like you are reconnecting with some people. And I feel like that's where a little bit of the stress might come from. We've got expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors. I feel like that sort of sums it up. You're like, you know what? I got bigger and better things to do. I'm not going to argue with Uncle Fred. I'm not going to argue with Aunt Martha. I've got bigger and better things to do. I'm here to do what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to move forward. I'm going to be gone. So let's take a look at some tarot. Let's take a look at some tarot, get some details on it. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, there's only 2 days left for the private reading sale. 10% off of all of my services over at Wizio. Please look at the pinned comment. That's where the coupon code is. You'll need that before you book. All right, tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What else does Taurus need to know about this situation? We've got the King of Cups. For some of you, it could be that you are not going to let your mom or your dad get your goat. It feels like the King of Cups to me always feels like fatherly energy. It feels like someone who's giving you tough love is what it feels like. And so it could be feminine or masculine, right? Because water is feminine energy, but we do see a man on the card and it is a king. So feminine or masculine energy. We do have the Wheel of Fortune. You're changing everything as it pertains to the relationship of the King of Wands. In fact, I feel like you, Taurus, have changed into a place where you are also the King of Cups. It feels like you are going to be face to face with the King of Cups as the King of Cups. I'm just going to keep it under the surface. Emotionally intelligent. That means not losing your crap, right? Emotionally intelligent, emotionally available. I'm not going to let my feelings be shown on the surface. I think that that's the biggest change that you're going to see in yourself. Yeah, because I feel like there is a strained relationship here. No matter who this person is for you, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, they could be that, but understand I'm reading the energy of the King of Cups, so it doesn't have to be that they have those signs, but they could be a sort of a tough sort of individual to deal with here. It feels like there's a strained relationship between you and the King of Cups, but the Wheel of Fortune is here, so everything has changed, is going to change in divine timing, and now you're dealing with things with words, Taurus. I feel like you're having some sort of an epiphany, an aha moment, a realization. I have changed. I have transformed here. Now I'm going to take the lead. The very beginning of the set of swords, right, is the ace. It feels like you've had some sort of clarity. It feels like you're walking around like the king or the queen. We've got a crown on the top of the sword. It feels like the way you're going to communicate is going to be of that of royalty. You're not going to be goaded or suckered into any sort of arguments, fights, or triggers here. We've got the Four of Cups. You're going to remain in this comfortable, stable, emotional place here. I want to say that with the arms closed and the arms crossed and the legs crossed, you're not letting anyone in. You're not gonna entertain it. It feels like you might be walking into a tense situation next week, whether that's at your workplace, maybe it's a workplace holiday function, maybe it's your family. And we do have the Four of Pentacles. So it does feel like you're closed off. I feel like you're just not going to allow anything to ruffle your feathers, I want to say. Tell me the ways that Taurus has changed here. Tell me what has changed with the wheel. It feels like you've really expanded your knowledge of how to keep your cool in a situation that really is not cool. Do you know what I mean? How to keep your emotions under the surface, how to stay stoic in a situation. And, I'm not saying to be emotionless, but I'm saying that, being emotionally intelligent means that you know how to keep your crap together, that you're not going to be goaded into or get into any arguments with people around you here. And we've got the Nine of Swords, we've got the Three of Wands in the reverse. And we've got the Four of Swords, and it's because of your healing. That's what it feels like. It feels like you've been taking the time to go in and out of healing. It does feel like that there is going to be someone in your midst, Taurus, that I feel that you feel some type of way about. I'm going to say that it feels like there is somebody who maybe you haven't been speaking with. Maybe the last conversation you had with them was really tough. It feels like you're going to be in the midst of someone you don't trust. We have 4 and 3 is 7. You're going to be in the midst of people you don't trust possibly, and that's leaving you up in your head. We've got the 8th sword here, and it's bringing you to the 9 of swords. So I feel like although there is some worry, and I feel like this 9 of swords being attached to the King of Cups tells me that the King of Cups might be the person that you're worried about, might be the person who is going to try and poke the bear. That's what it feels like. Tell me about this King of Cups here, please. We've got the 10 of Swords. That's what it is. 10 of Swords, 8 of Wands, High Priestess. You've been quiet with your father or your mother. One of the two. There's a strained relationship here. You released some sort of, it feels like there was maybe a tough texting conversation that was going on, maybe a family or a group text, but we do have the 8 of Wands here, and that indicates to me that maybe there was some communication going back and forth really quickly, and it was really hurtful. The 10 of Swords is here, really hurtful. Someone hurt your feelings, someone betrayed you. I feel like it came to a place where everybody became quiet or silent, or we haven't spoken with each other for the last couple of weeks, or we haven't spoken with each other in the last 4 months, or maybe 4 years. Take it as it resonates. Could be 3 weeks. But it feels like there is somebody here that you've been very silent with. And this person might be an elder for you. They don't have to be. It could be somebody that you know that you're going to see that you don't really want to see. But I also feel like you have changed. You've transformed, and now you're speaking in swords. So you are speaking with a higher intellect. You are not allowing people to get to your emotions, because the 4 of Cups is stable place of emotions, right? And I feel like that's how you've changed. You're now just sort of dealing with these people. 4 and 1 is 5, right? People who disagree with you, people who will just take the opposite point of view just to get a rise out of you, Taurus. I don't feel like they're going to be able to do that anymore. What was the problem here with the King of Cups? Why did we go silent? Because the Magician, because of the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. I think you just had to make a decision to cut yourself free from the family situation. There may have been drama going on there, and you're not about it, Taurus. I feel like you've changed too much to deal with that. Tell me about the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Cups here. Yeah, you're waiting for an apology. That's what it is. In order for things to come back into balance, in order for things to be well again, to be healed, I feel like you're waiting for an apology. And the Chariot energy tells me that you're going to get it. I feel like this person is probably going to see you face to face and is going to offer you some sort of an apology, because you've been holding back from them because of this. So look, this could be a person that you're connected to as family, as friendship, or as love. Take it as it resonates for you. It feels like you made a decision to either, it could be for some of you because you're dating someone that the family doesn't agree with. It feels like it could be that. The Magician is telling me that you've been manifesting getting back together with this group of people, with this family, with this person, in order to make the right decision so they can give you an apology, or maybe you're going to give them an apology. Maybe it will be mutual. Take it as it resonates for you. And they know you've been holding back. Yeah, they feel that you've disconnected from them. And it's put them in a place of perspective. It's given them perspective. I feel like that they feel now that you've changed, you've had your transformation, you're taking the lead. You're no longer being provoked. You won't allow yourself to be provoked. It feels like you're in this place of strength. The strength is having the sword, the Ace of Swords is here, having the sword at your side, Taurus, but leaving it in the sheath. Knowing that you can release that sword and cut everybody with your words, because you're a wordsmith, but you will not. You're not going to do that. I feel like it's because of this. You have discipline now. Even though you're reconnecting with these people, you're happy and you have discipline. You're going to discipline yourself so things don't. I think you would rather leave the function, whatever it is, than pull out the Ace of Swords and do it in a harsh way. We have the 8 of Cups. whomever you've pulled away from, they're feeling it. They've got a perspective now that you've withdrawn your energy. And I feel like that is something that you may be speaking about going in the week ahead here. Tell me what the outcome is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the Judgment card. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles. I like it. Taurus, you've worked on yourself too long and too hard to be goaded by anyone. I feel like you're showing up in an excitable, creative, explosive sort of energy, and I feel like that's in the right way, explosive energy. I feel like you're excited to see these people. You're excited. You're going to be throwing arms around people, whether you've had hardships with them in the past or not. This is a new day. It feels like we're going to try this again. The Judgment card is here. I just read that as jackpot. So the Judgment card is here. I feel like you are like, people are going to be like, I'm really sorry that things happened the way they did. I feel like someone's going to try and apologize to your face, or maybe you're going to do the same. Like I don't feel like it's I'm not taking a side, is what I'm saying. I'm just the reader. I'm reading the energy. So whether it's them or you decide. It's not up to me. So we've got the Judgment card here. I feel like we need to lay things to rest and begin again. We have to start again. And I feel like it's starting with love, and let's get on this brand new path. And why? Because you have discipline. That's what this is. This is discipline, right? The Eight of Pentacles is the self-mastery, is what it is. Discipline. I can accomplish whatever I set my mind to. And what you set your mind to is this pig spirit here. It says here, using your mind wisely and being happy in this reconnection. And look at that. We've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Swords, and we've got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So somebody's really been stuck on this conversation. Whether it's you or them, somebody can't get out of the nostalgic feeling, I really got to talk about this. We shouldn't have argued about it in the first place. And it feels like it's been a really long time since we saw each other. But I really do feel like you've grown so much, Taurus. In the Nine of Pentacles, you've grown into somebody who's really worked on themselves, worked on something, built up yourself, built up your business, built up your career, whatever it is. You've changed a lot, and you're showing up as someone who's confident and not aggressive. That's what it feels like. You're really holding yourself back, and that's where the strength is. That's where the strength comes from. Could be dealing with somebody who is a Leo, maybe a Pisces, possibly. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. I did say that before. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, as well as Aries and Gemini energy. And yeah, I'll leave it right there. Thank you, Taurus, for being here and watching. I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Have a beautiful week next week. Bye-bye.